Hi, this is Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? Uh, we're doing Sagittarius, and I'm looking forward to doing Sagittarius because my boss is a Sagittarius, and I'd like to know what's up with her. So maybe we'll find out tonight. Okay? And we're gonna shuffle. Now, what else can I tell you here? Let's see. No, St. Patrick's Day, Green George Day. That's the Celtic version of St. Patrick's Day, celebrating the rebirth of the Green Man. I didn't know we had a rebirth to celebrate on March 17th. I always thought it was just about leprechauns and shamrocks and corned beef and cabbage. And a 2-day feast of Aphrodite and Hermes begins every year on March 17th. Oh, that was my grandfather's birthday anyway. He was born on March 17th. Pretty good date. And he was Irish, Scotch Irish. So let us pray. Ask in the name of the goddess and the god, so mote it be. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle. Now I'm going to cut. All right. Oh, we're doing a horoscope. We're doing it in the shape of a horoscope. Horoscope is a round circle, and it's divided up into 12 slices of a pie. That's how it looks. It looks like a pie, like one of those big Costco giant pies you can hardly lift up out of the freezer. They're so heavy. And each one of these pieces of pie is labeled with a title, and the first house is just called what you're thinking about all the time. What's that? What's the most subject on your mind now? Second house is your money. Third house is talkie-talkie. Fourth house is your home. Fifth house is romance and creativity. Sixth house is work and health. Seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Eighth house is money from other people, like income tax checks and inheritance checks and bonus checks, that kind of thing. Oh, that's 8. 9 is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Now that's a lot of topics, but it's those topics are humanity's civilizing endeavors. You know what I mean? Okay, then we got, was that it? That was 9. 10th house is your career. What's going on in your career? 11th house is friends you know from previous employers and long-term plans. 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. Okay? So now I'm going to cut them. I didn't cut them yet, did I? Oh well. All right. First up, looky, happy home. Mr. Sag and Miss Sag. What's on your mind now is your happy home. So good. Mom and dad and the kids. Brilliant. Okay? Second house, let's put this up here, is your own money. Look at here. Oh, you know what you do with your money? You spend it on your kids. You spend it on your family. You spend it on your house. You spend it on people you love to improve their lives and to improve their surroundings. Help them grow up and be decent human beings. Okay? All right. Third house is conversations, short-term trips, short car trips, and telephone calls, email messages, text messages, those kinds of things. So right here, you know what? I'm going to say right here, you're attempting to avoid messages, or maybe just avoid a message from one particular person. But you're taking swings at these guys down here because they're trying to knock you off your perch, and you don't want to be knocked off your perch, and you don't want to have words. You don't want to have ugly words with people. So we're just going to slyly ignore them. Fourth, okay. Apparently, when you got married for life, because this is the Pope, and he marries people. And he's in charge of a huge and rule-laden bu- bureaucracy, okay? And the Pope has got a place because he's said to represent maybe it's ideal human behavior. Maybe it's close. It didn't used to be. Maybe it is now. So, and if this guy is in your fourth house, that would mean to me, that leads me to believe that the people who live in your house are cognizant and, and aware of what the golden rule is and what the golden rule says and how to keep peace with people. Because we all have to live in peace, otherwise we don't have, but then we'll have war. We can't have that. Okay, fifth house is romance and creativity. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? This is a guy sneaking over a fence. He has gone to, it's a rock fence, and he's gone to a battle, and he's come back to retrieve the enemy's swords and weapons, and he's sneaking out of there. So what is going on? Okay, what is going on with this? It could be that since this house is recreation, that means maybe you joined a softball club. You really don't want to broadcast it around it. Maybe you stopped going to jazzercise classes or the pool because it's just too cold. It's too cold. So it also could be somebody who's socking away money into a special account to help the kids, help mom, help dad, because this means the rest of the family doesn't know. You know, and that maybe another person, but you're keeping your lips zipped about this activity. Okay? Because it's not good for everybody to know. You think it's not good for everybody to know what's up. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. House is work and health. Oh, we got money. Oh no, honey bunch. The heck? Oh, come on. Did somebody stab you in the back? Huh? Somebody at work stab you in the back? Or did you stab somebody else in the back? So you'll have to figure out what that is, because it might have been done for reward or gain. I mean, that might have been reward or gain. And maybe there was a situation revolving around money that didn't go the way somebody wanted it. So they stabbed you in the back. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Well, shucks. Well, this might explain the money and hopping over the fence, because this person is trying to hang on to as much money as he possibly can. This leads us to this card, which is somebody skating away with it. So this guy scraped money off the top of the paycheck, and he's putting it in a separate account for something else. It could be for himself. It could be for herself. It could be for one of the kids, and the other kid's not getting it. Or not, maybe it's not time. Maybe you're saving college money, and the other kid's only 10 years old. So you got some time. But this is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. You are hanging on to it. You both must be hanging on to it, because obligations don't go away. Okay? Eighth house of money from other people. Here's another one. This is the same thing. 8, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks. What's the other one? Any place unearned income, like bonus checks. Money from other people. Now, if I read this differently, money from other people. Well, this is another symbol of he's um, how shall I say? He's not on the up and up here, and he might be stealing things and putting them in this bank account here, or his own bank account. Maybe this is a whole different person, but it's money from other people. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. Philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. And this person is waiting for his riches to be delivered to him. Here come the ships. He sent them out to, the Incas and the Mayas in South America, and the Chinese and down in India for saffron and whatever else there is, curry. Um, and it has to do with philosophy, religion, higher education. Does this have to do with international business, international importer and exporter? Because this guy is definitely in commerce, buying, selling, trading, and it's the proceeds are not being delivered in a timely fashion. Probably because we all need money right now. Okay, we all need money right now. Okay, 10th house is your career, and it's opposite this card down here. So 10th house, baby doll, honey bunch. Looky here, there's 5 cups here in your career. You had some sad times with these 3 cups that fell over, and they're of no value anymore. You still have 2 here. So something might have gone not your way, might have gone wrong at work, and it left you feeling, you know, unhappy, ashamed, embarrassed. And if a person feels like this, you need to remember about staying positive, because if you spend your time thinking about these 3 overturned cups daily, every day, all day long, guess what? The good things you still have in your possession get ignored, while the bad things are getting all the. You know what happens when you give attention to bad things? More bad things happen. If you give attention to good things, more good things happen. It's just a law of nature. Okay? So, if this is your 10th house and you've been disappointed in situations in your career, then we need to reinforce the positive thinking role. Okay? Okay, 11. Oh, he's taking a nap. 11 is long-term plans. Does she look like she's planning anything? So I think you're kind of in a quandary, because there you would like to have long-term plans, and there are little sprinkles of long-term plans floating around in your cerebrum, but they're not ready for what was it, blast off. They're not ready for blast off yet. Okay. The 12th card is, but you go to sleep happy. Well, you don't have any necessarily heavy worries. Whew, I guess you've come to grips with some of these things. Oh no, okay, now we got a card. Something's coming. Let's see what it is. Oh, a triumph, finally. This is a card of somebody who has been in a battle and they have triumphed from it. And so he's marching home. He expects to get a winner's greeting. So there's that. So something is coming. He's coming home after success. Oh my God, what are we doing? Then we get this one again. All right. So your first house is, you're lucky enough to have a happy family. You're lucky enough to have, it looks like you have 2 people working. And it looks like because they're happy here, you have similar financial goals. Okay. Number 3, you feel like somebody is knocking you, is just trying to pull the rug out from under you, trying to interfere with your status at work. Okay? Fourth house is your home. You probably work for a huge institution. A huge. That's generally what it means. It also means that in your house, people follow the golden rule, or you want to be good examples of those kinds of behaviors. Okay? You want your kids to say yes and thank you and please, and don't swear. And they, you don't want them to swear, and you don't want them to be misbehaving. Follow the golden rule. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is romance and creativity. What the heck is this doing here? What are you being creative about? It looks like it might be deceit. Might be somebody put something down on a contract and got it squeaked through. Okay? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. 6th house is work and health. Now, there's where you get your money, is at work. Do you have a health problem? Has it been cured? Is it an addiction problem? And does it make you feel like this? That every time you smoke a cigarette, you'd stab yourself in the back because you didn't follow the rules of no smoking. Okay? Maybe that's all it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th house is is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Y'all are saving money as fast as you can, or B is going out the door as fast as you can. So there's something about the money that needs to be held tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Because we have goals. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe it's just as innocent as that. Okay? 7, 8. Money from other people. Well, what is that? Money from other people. Income tax checks. Inheritance checks. Somebody took your inheritance, maybe? That's not good, is it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. So he wants long distance travel, and he wants to study spirituality, and he's got to have money to do that. And those topics are probably kind of come into fruition, but far in the future, because this is holding you back. Okay? Now, this is something that happened in your career which didn't go the way, it didn't go as well as you thought it would. And you're feeling pretty low about it, pretty depressed. And you really need to go back to concentrating on when you were successful, when everybody loved you and you had great ideas, because you can return to that. Okay? This is your 11th house of long-term plans. Think she got any long-term plans going on in that head there? I don't think so. So right this minute, you don't have any long-term plans, I'm thinking. Because there's other stuff going on in your house and in your life. It doesn't allow you to concentrate on that or even make that any kind of a goal. It hardly gets the light of day. Okay? And this is your 12th house. And in your 12th house, this is a happy joy card. Friends celebrating. So maybe you're dreaming about better days. And maybe you know the better days are coming. As I want them to, too. Okay, then I laid out this card because it sort of clasps everything together. It's kind of an umbrella card. Or in this case, it's we're sending you stuff card. We're just not telling you what it is. So you're preparing, or maybe you're not even preparing because you don't even know about it. But more things are coming, and one of the things that's coming is a triumph. And this, what the heck? What happened there? Somehow you feel trapped. And you can't see well. But guess what? You are going to figure it out. You are going to figure it out. Because this is some issue that's in the air. This is a time when you were successful at unraveling mysteries. This is feeling terrible because you really don't know what's the key. Where's the key and what is the key to this problem, to the problem of the money. and the feeling bad and the this and the that. And then you got the moon. Well, the moon just does not tell the truth. So it's not going to tell you either. Just be careful and tread softly. Now we finally get to where, here's where you shine, Mr. Sag and Miss Sag. You've got strength of character and strength of self possession, and you're going to get yourself out of this situation. If it's a jam, you bet your bottom dollar you're going to get out of it. So please stay positive and think good thoughts. Okay? All right. This is Twisted Granny Tarot. Love you, mean it. Talk to you next time. Bye.